pipe dreams that are keeping them alive.
What happens next is one of the most painful things you'll ever see on a stage. It's a psychological experiment, and everyone in the bar is a lab rat. Hickey decides to drag their tomorrows kicking and screaming into today.
He doesn't ask, he forces them. He needles them, bullies them, and basically shoves them out the door to finally go do the thing they've been talking about for years. Go get your job back. Go see about that army commission. Go take that walk outside, Harry. He's calling every single one of their bluffs.
And the change in the bar, it is devastating. Before, there was this weird, sad, drunken warmth. They were all in it together. But after they all go out, face the real world, and fail spectacularly, the vibe becomes a living nightmare. The shared dream is gone, replaced by a cold, sober, lonely despair. They can barely even look at each other.
And here's the most important takeaway. Hickey's truth doesn't set anybody free. It locks them in a prison of reality that they just can't handle. Without their life rafts, they're just drowning. He hasn't saved them, he's sentenced them to a living death.
So the bar is now just a wasteland of broken souls. And all these broken men turn on the guy who did it, Hickey. They demand to know what horrible thing happened to him that made him bring this peace to them. And that's when we get to the terrifying heart of the play.
Hickey's totally cornered. He has to explain himself. He has to justify this psychological carnage. So he starts to talk, and the story he tells is darker than anything they could have possibly imagined.
He talks about his wife, Evelyn, a saint, he says, who always forgave him for everything, the drinking, the cheating, all of it. But her forgiveness started to feel like an accusation, and it made him hate himself even more. So he tells them he killed her, to finally give her peace from the pain of loving him. But as he's telling the story, the real truth, the ugly truth, starts to slip out. He admits he didn't do it out of love. He did it out of hate. And then he remembers what he really yelled right after he shot her. "Well, you know what you can do with your pipe dream now, you bitch?"
And boom, that one line just shatters everything. It reveals that this whole crusade, this mission to bring peace by telling the truth, was built on a foundation of lies.
And that's the gut punch of the whole play. Hickey's story, that he killed his wife out of mercy to give her peace, that was his pipe dream. It was the massive, life-sustaining lie he had to tell himself so he wouldn't have to face the fact that he was a hateful murderer. The guy who came to smash everyone's comforting illusions was living the biggest, ugliest illusion of them all. So what do the guys in the bar do with this awful truth? Well, Hickey gives them an escape hatch. They seize on his confession and decide, oh, the guy was crazy the whole time. It's the excuse they need to forget the whole thing ever happened. And just like that, the whiskey starts flowing again, and they dive headfirst back into their old comforting pipe dreams like a